Hi, I'm Tatyana.
And I'm Rashal James.
And today we're talking about all things Queen and Slim on What the Film. We talk about the stars of the film, Daniel Kaluuya and Jodie Turner-Smith. There's been reports that they're both British actors. How do you feel about British actors portraying the Black American experience on film? Does that bother you?
It doesn't bother me.
I feel the same way. I feel like that doesn't bother me as long as you're being true to that experience and you're not degrading that experience. Queen's uncle, that is such a distinct character, and down from the costumings to the women, shout out to India Moore. She was fantastic.
Which one was
I love
India
her.
Moore?
India Moore was the one with the big fro who was she felt like his main girl.
Okay.
She was the one that was patching him up.
With the blue turquoise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I felt like that whole world, that whole story was so well told throughout the film. So that's something that I appreciated. So were there any standout moments from the film that you want to talk about without giving away spoilers, or maybe any standout quotes from the film that you
Oh yeah, for sure. I think my favorite quote would have to be whenever India Moore had said to, which character did she say it to? I want to say it was Jodie Turner-Smith.
Yes.
Out there, when she's talking about the uncle, out there he isn't shit, but in here he's the king. What I got from that was, as Black men, when we go out into the world, we're treated like we ain't shit. And we deal with a lot of problems, we deal with a lot of drama at work, the white man sometimes beating us down, and when we come home, we kind of need that peace. I love that message. And my second quote would have to be whenever the young boy had said, if you guys die, you'll be immortal. I love that, because they're martyrs, and they're going to be known. They made their mark in history now, and so now they're going to be known forever.
Yeah, and I love the quote by Slim. I'm probably not going to get it right, but I think he said, why do Black people always have to be excellent?
Excellent. Because we do.
Because we do. What's the saying that we're taught since birth? We have to be twice as good to get half of what they get. We've all had that ingrained in us. But I love that quote because sometimes you'll see a movie, you'll see this, and it'll have a Black person in it, and maybe it's not that good. And people will just bash the movie, and it's you know how many bad white movies there are? Do you know how many bad white people make movies every single day, but they still make movies? It's okay to market towards a certain genre or do this or do that. So I love that quote for so many reasons.
Okay, so I get it now. You're saying so in that message, he was trying to break down, he didn't want us to feel like we have to be perfect and we can just be. Yeah,
that's what I got from it.
No, that's actually accurate, I guess. Yeah.
I think he said, how are you a good lawyer or something like that? And she said, I'm an excellent lawyer.
Yeah,
I'm perfect. I'm the best. I'm the best you're gonna get. And it was whoa, it's okay if you're not.
Right.
It's okay if you don't go to Yale or go to Harvard. You can just be you.
You can just be you.
And that can be enough. Somebody's gonna like it.
I love that. I didn't interpret that like that, but that's
what I got from it. So
that is what it is.
Now let's talk about a little bit about the cinematography, because I felt there was a lot of stunning visuals in the film, and just lighting Black actors. We've all been there.
Yeah.
We've all had some challenges with that, but I feel they were lit so beautifully.
They were lit beautifully.
Just the shades of yellow and green and purple, and you can see that throughout the film.
Their skin alone, just to see them, was intoxicating. I'm like, dang. And it's still new for me to see, darker skin tones, Black people in general, as leads, and it's just a strong presence that I just enjoyed to watch.
I just want to let you know that I'm okay and that I love you.
I want a guy to show me myself.
I love that Queen and Slim make mistakes as we follow them on their journey, and they are flawed people just as humans are, and it's not something that's so unrealistic that you can't even fathom it. I love that about the characters.
For sure. Slim, I just saw how he just became, at first he seemed not too sure about himself.
Very hesitant.
He just stepped into his power, and he became a calm place for her because she's more of the fire.
Yeah.
I love that. We've seen his character arc, and for her, she just opened up so much, and she had a zest for life that I didn't know that she was going to, want. you know. So
Yeah.
I thought that was dope.
And I love how it draws the lines between black and white and right and wrong, because on all different levels in the film you see black people doing good, black people doing bad, white people doing good, white people doing bad. Like it's not a one note thing like, oh, all white people are bad, all black people are this. Like, we have an arc, we have layers. They move to that type of look.
Which will make for a great Halloween costume, I'm sure. Next year
yeah,
it's going to be
next
crazy.
year,
It's going to be crazy.
every couple is going to dress as Queen and Slim. It's going to be great. To put things on a lighter note, would you take a first date to go see this movie?
Hell yeah. I would.
Would you ride with me? Are you down to ride?
Are you down to ride? Good movie for a first date because
Yeah.
you know it was really thought provoking.
Yeah, I feel that way too. A lot of people were like, no, don't take this person on the first date to see it. But I'm like, you guys can talk about it after. You don't
Right.
have to be like, are you down to ride with me? Yes or
Yeah.
no? Like, if not, we're breaking up.
Thank you for this journey. No matter how it ends.
Awesome soundtrack as well.
Ooh.
Gotta love the soundtrack.
So we have Meg Thee Stallion on
Meg Thee
there.
Stallion, Lil Baby, Earth
Lil Baby,
Gang,
yeah.
Solange, just real.
What was that
soulful
gospel
music.
song? Did you?
I think that was Marvin Sapp.
That was Marvin Sapp.
I think so.
I loved it. I
Yes.
was like, okay,
Very soulful, just
yes,
touching to the heart. I think you all should go see it.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think in the comments.
please.
All right. Thank you so
Thank
much, Rashal, for joining me. I
Thank
appreciate
you for having me.
This episode of What the Film was sponsored by Wink Wine. This holiday season, Wink is offering 4 bottles of wine for $40 plus complimentary shipping. Link in bio.